So this week, what we should have done is really going over the syllabus. If we stick to it, we would have had the one, yeah, the third and final special project. And that would have been an SPSS workshop number 2, focusing on I don't know why I can't highlight this PDF, right? But it would have been talking about this SPSS workshop. And actually, this is probably the first one that is one that I probably regret not doing it. And the reason why is because in the past, when you look at this, the workshop was after doing the physical work. And after we talked about 2 proportion means, 2 means independent samples, and then 2 means when it came down to dependent samples, we were going to do an SPSS workshop afterwards based off the skills that we've already done, right? And what I'm seeing, the level of participation and submissions of homework assignments, right? They still really haven't gotten better for some of us, but I felt like it was no point in giving us new work. These weeks were used so that we could catch up on work that we have not done, right? So we did not do this workshop on means, which was following up what we've done. We did the correlation. We did not do it here in terms of paired data, right? This one, however, I kind of regret, right? And if I had looked at this, I probably would have changed things up. This is the first workshop right here that actually is forward thinking. And it's talking about the ANOVA. And then afterwards, for 2 weeks, we will be learning about the one-way ANOVA and the two-way ANOVA. However, with that being said, we still need to make sure that we are catching up on our work. I've been grading homework, and it seems like it's a very small cohort of those who are in the class who are submitting the work, and everything else that's being put in is kind of zeros, right? So the only thing that we have scheduled for today, since this workshop is taken off, let me see what I got to do. These special projects were supposed to be a fourth of the class. I will see what I'll do. Maybe I'll sit back and add a couple percentages to the others, or maybe I'll just give people a 25% gift as a result of during the class. That might help some, but I don't think it's going to help everybody, right? So there's no workshop that we're going to do today. We're not going to do this. This is going to be another week for you to spend time to catch up, right? I don't understand. This thing kind of surprised me just a little bit. I think you guys know who you are, right? I think you know if you're not handing in homework, if you're not doing the math exams, you're not doing the handout quizzes, right? But it seems like people aren't aware until that 0 pops up into your Dropbox, right? But again, you just got to be a little bit mindful of this calendar, what we're asking of people, what you have done. Go back and double check it. Reach out to me if you don't know what you've done, but we do want to make sure that you spend this time appropriately. So with that being said, there's no workshop today. And what I'm going to do is offer this time for me to help any of you. And if there's any questions on any homeworks that you are attempted but couldn't finish, that you looked at and didn't know, or honestly, I'll keep it 100 with y'all. If y'all have a question that you didn't even attempt and you just want us to go over it collectively in class so that you can be that much better doing that homework assignment, I'll open this up for any type of discussions, right? This is really an opportunity for you guys to get better, get your work in, and do it. Hopefully you will use this time, class time, as well as the time that you would have studied, would have prepared for math exams, would have done handout quizzes, would have filled out handout quizzes, and we'll do that to get our work up to speed because we are at the end of the semester.
Do we have to stay on Zoom while we work on it?
Yes. You know what I would tell you to do is this: mute your mic if you want to. I think many of you guys are kind of doing this anyway, right? And I can also create a breakout room for you. So what I'll do is this: I'll create a breakout room. Let me just do that right now. I'm going to create 2 breakout rooms. I'm going to let participants choose the room. I'm going to name them. One is solo workers, right? And then the other is actually, I don't have another one for another name. So we got solo workers going over. The other room will just stay open in case anybody wants to go there. Oh, I'll do it. Individual help. So you can go into the room called individual help. And if you want me to go in there and kind of talk to you by yourself, you can go in there and kind of page me into that room. And I'll try to give you some quick assistance, right? I won't give you the whole solicited class time, right? But I can give you some quick assistance on some items if you go into that room and you seek help. The rest of the people, if you have any issues, you can come in here and you can do it. The beauty of the solo workers room is that when you go into that breakout session, you won't hear me, right? I'm still recording, right? So this recording can be online if you want to do a little bit of both. You can go look at this on YouTube a little bit later, but you won't hear me rambling, student question, et cetera, et cetera. When you go into that solo workers room, you'll have a little bit of peace and quiet. And I would imagine anyone that goes into solo workers room, you don't want to talk to anybody, cut off your mic, cut off your camera, and get that work done. But then go to individual help if you need me. We'll come back out here if you want to be a part of a open discussion of how to get better in stats. All right, so I'll give you guys, I'll say what, 30 seconds to pick a room, any room, and then where the ducks land, that's where you'll be. 30 seconds starting now. All right, so if two people are in here, I'm assuming you guys might want to have some open discussion about some homework assignments.
I don't see it. I just see, is it individual? I thought you made.
There's two rooms. One room is called solo workers and the other one is called individual help. Now there's people.
Oh, okay. I just got to press join. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I thought it was just, thank you.
No problem. Deja Dewaya, questions?
I just wanted to go over something personally with you about my work.
Okay. Now, you know what? If that's the case, let me go and create a new, I want to make a new room. Let me see if I can make a new room. Oh my goodness, I actually can't. Try to sit back and figure out how we can do this. I don't want you to put your personal stuff out in everybody's room and business like this. So what I will do is this. I'm going to mute myself, right? You can mute yourself as well. Deja and Jasmine have not said anything, so I don't really know what's going on, if they're waiting to have like a kind of open lecture or anything, or if they're just kind of unattended on the other side of their screen. So what I'll do is this, the two of you, I will mute myself, pause the recording, right? And you can resume recording. All right, I feel like we lost Deja, I'm so sorry. All right, any questions, anybody?
No, not for me. I just kind of joined. I'm not sure what we're doing.
Oh, okay, so what we're doing is today, there is no unit referred to today. We were going to do, according to the syllabus, we're going to do a breakout session on the workshops. However, people are not handing in their homework. So I'm not going to sit back and have us do something else, which would damn near make it impossible for people to even catch up with what they're doing. So this is another week of the semester and where you should be spending time to catch up on what it is you have not done up to this point. So if you have any missing assignment, homework, stuff that you need to hand in, this is the time to sit back and do that. I created two rooms. I created a room for individual help, would be an individual who actually wants me to jump in and kind of help them, but kind of like they're working and they kind of need some help. You can jump into that room and I'll try to help you with a quick question. We have people who are in what's called like the work breakout session called solo workers, which I'm assuming you guys are on the other side of the camera. You're doing some of the homework that you need, right? It's not a situation that you don't know how to do it. You just didn't do it just yet, right? So You go into one of those folders. I'm not permitting people just to be like, I'm going to do it on my own. I promise. Can't do that. You either go to the solo workers room, right? You can go to the folder where you need help. You can call me and I can help you, right? Or you can stay here and have any question that you want to go over that you don't mind other people being a part of. Like, we'll work through any problem that you either are stuck on or you haven't even started.
Okay.
All right, so where do you think you're going to go?
So I think this is labeled the solo workers room. So I guess I could stay here.
Actually, this isn't the solo workers room, but there's one. Go and join it. You can go join it.
Oh, okay. Because when I click on it, it has a check mark.
All right, let me look at this. I don't know why. Yeah, you are definitely in the general room. I mean, it's fine. You can stay here. I'll just pretend as if you're in the solo workers room, but you're not. You're in the room. When you join the solo workers room, there should be 5 other people in there with you.
Okay, let me click around and see if I can, because I don't know why it doesn't have it where I can click join.
There she goes. Now she got it.